In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to swap your coins on the Kyber Decentralized exchange using a cold wallet, namely Ledger. Ledger is one of the most secure wallets that you can purchase with the link that I put below this clip. And using that, you can basically purchase crypto on any exchanges such as Coinbase or swap on the decentralized exchange on Kyber. The first step is to download the correct version of the Ledger Live into your machine. And here you can see that you have two choices, one for your smartphone, the other one for your computer or laptop. In this particular case, we're going to use the laptop version, which uses the cheaper version of the Ledger nano-s instead of nano-x, which uses wireless. So you first download the app, in this case for Mac. And you can save it on the desktop. Okay, now you can see it's been downloaded. So you go to the desktop and install the app. So you drag and drop it into the application. You would need to authenticate for that. And the app is now installed. You can delete the image file and eject the app and empty your bin. Now you can see that the app is available. Now we go through setting up a new device, or you can restore a device from recovery phrase, or you can skip the device setup. In case you don't have the Ledger device, you can purchase it with the link that I've mentioned before. So now we click on set up a new device as new device. And we're going to select Ledger nano-s, that's the cheapest one that I have. And you have the Ledger nano-x, which uses Bluetooth to connect it to your smartphone, and you have the Ledger Blue, which has a display. So we continue here. You can see it says connect to the Ledger nano-s to your computer. We have done it. Press the left and right button to navigate through the screen's instructions. Press buttons to select set up as a new device, which we're going to set up as a new device. And press left and right button to select a digit. Press both buttons to validate. Now, when you make a mistake, you can go back and correct it as well by going left and right. I've already chosen the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so you can see now it's asking you to write down your recovery phrase. So there are 20 mnemonics, recovery phrases, and these mnemonics are associated with all the addresses that you create on your nano-s in the future. Irrelevant to what cryptocurrency that you use, all the addresses on the blockchain will be associated with these 24 mnemonics. So it's very important to keep these mnemonics in a very safe place. Now, we start the text to be able to write down the mnemonics. And you can see that first one is, word 1 is noise. So you put 1, noise, 2, merge, Okay, now you can see that we have our 24 mnemonics. I put it into a text file right now, although that is not recommendable at all, because whoever gets their hand on this 24 words basically can steal your funds. But now we are just doing a test. So it says press left to verify your words, confirm your recovery phrases. Now we're going to confirm it. So we press both of the buttons. So it's confirmed word 1 is noise. So we keep on going forward until we find the word noise. And it says, did you choose your PIN code by yourself? You say yes. Then it asks you, did you save your recovery phrase by yourself? You say yes. Now, this is the interesting part, because when you receive the ledger, you have to make sure it's genuine and it's not tampered with. So the number 3 actually does that for you. So we now do a check. So this is connect and unlock. So we connected and unlocked. And now you can see on the ledger says allow ledger manager. So for the permission of Ledger Live to access your nano-s, you have to press both of the buttons. So you can see here now it's loading and it says your device is genuine. So now you can continue and be safe. Now on the Ledger Live you also can create a password lock on just the application, so just not anybody can log in there and look at your balances, although they cannot access it even if they log in into it, but then they cannot see the information as well. And for now we just say skip this step. And this section is for bugs and analytics. You can turn it off for now, the analytics and bug reports. So we say continue. Say your device is ready now. Open Ledger Live. So we're going to open Ledger Live now. And that's a release note. Every now and again you have to update the software part of the Ledger Live as well. And you can see that Stellar XLM is now supported. Add your accounts, send and receive. Now Ledger Live doesn't support all the interfaces to the coins. There are a lot of coins that they cover. But this is a very interesting news that you can now manage your XLM or Stellar directly from the Ledger Live. Previously, you couldn't do it. You had to use the browser to do so. So we continue here. So we agree with the terms and confirm. Now you can see we have portfolio, accounts, send, receive, and the manager. So at the moment, there is nothing in there, so we go straight to the manager. Now here you can select any cryptocurrency that you would like to install on your nano-s. For our purpose, we need Ethereum to be installed, so we click on install. Now on the nano-s you can see that the Ethereum has been installed as one of your cryptocurrencies. And you can choose also Bitcoin, as it is the king of the cryptocurrencies. And I'm going to install XLM as well to see the new interface, which is going to be interesting. Then you can see on the nano-s, you will have the logos of the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the XLM popping up. And you can see them here. So now, if you go to the apps installed, you can see the 3 cryptocurrencies that you have installed. Now you're going to add an account to the application, which means that's your blockchain address for the Ethereum. So in this particular case, we choose Ethereum and we say continue. So on the device, you actually have to select Ethereum. So that's here, we select Ethereum and it says application is ready. So it's now synchronizing to create an account for you. Okay, and now you can call it whatever you like. At the moment, it's chosen Ethereum 1 for you. You just say add account, and it's been successful. And if you want to add more, let's, for argument's sake, let's install Stellar as well. And you say continue. Again, we have to first come out of quit the Ethereum application and go to Stellar and select Stellar. And wait for Ledger Live to synchronize. And you can see you have Stellar 1 now. So we say add account. And for now, that will be enough. So now, if you go to the accounts, you'll be able to see that we have Stellar and Ethereum. Now, since we are using Kyber Exchange uses Ethereum ERC20 coins. So these are the coins that are all available in the Ethereum blockchain. Stellar has its own blockchain, and that will be a different discussions completely together. And I can cover it in a different video. But right now, we can see that the Stellar and Ethereum, if you keep both of these coins, you will be able to now see it from the Ledger Live. Previously, it was not possible. Now, when you go to the Ethereum at the moment, you can see there is no crypto asset here. So you can select to receive. And when you select to receive, you say continue. Now on the nano-s, you have to go back to your Ethereum application again. And when it connects to your application, then you can receive any Ethereum into this address that's been demonstrated here, and you can copy it, address copied, and basically you can receive Ethereum into this address from Coinbase, for instance. If you send your fiat, which means USD or Euro, and you can basically convert it there, then receive it in this address. Not only that, in this address you also can receive ERC20s. So if you want to, for instance, a stable coin like USDT or USDC, which is 1-to-1 to the US dollar, you can also send it to this particular address. And then it will pop up as a ERC20 coin under your Ethereum account. Now, the most important part is when you want to do that, you have to make sure that the address on your nano-s is exactly same as the address you see on the Ledger Live, and then you approve it. And when you approve it on the Ledger Live, as you can see, it says address shared securely. So then now you can receive as a public address all the Ethereums and ERC20s to that. Now, on the Ledger, you can see there is a settings section. You have to go to this settings section, and there is a contract data not allowed at the moment. That means if you want to receive ERC20 coins on the Ethereum, which is, for instance, Chainlink, Kyber, or USDT or stable coins that are available on the Kyber, you have to make sure that this has been activated. At the moment, it's not allowed, so I made it allowed. So now you can receive ERC20s on your Ethereum wallet, and it's done. So after you receive your money on the Ethereum, Then you can easily go to our site, make the payments in any Ethereum or ERC20 coin. So you go to the micropayments, which there is a video about this. I'm going to do it very quickly. If you want, you can check that video for more detail. So you go to the requirements, you add it to the basket, then view basket. And proceed to checkout. Whether you're paying FAB-IT Solutions or you're using the Kyber exchange, this procedure will not be any different. So in this particular case, you use crypto payment via Kyber Decentralized exchange. You place the order, and then you pay by tokens. Now here you can see you have a selection of the tokens that you can choose from, be it Ethereum, KNC Kyber network, or you can actually search for USDT or USDC, which is also a stable coin, which is pegged to US dollar 1-to-1, and this one is actually sponsored by Coinbase. So then you agree to the terms and you press next. Now you have here the selection of the wallets. Previously I showed how to use Coinbase wallet, but now we use Ledger wallet. So the wallet has to be connected. Now you have to make sure that you select the HD derivation path for Ledger, which is the first one, Jax, MetaMask, Exodus, Treasure, ETH. This is the one you're supposed to be choosing. And then you can select the addresses that you keep your cryptocurrencies. Then you import. And you can see it says you need to grant permission for Kyber payments to interact with USDC with this address. Source amount is too high, your balance is insufficient. Yeah, because we don't have any money on our ledger at the moment. So I hope you like this demonstration, and thank you very much for your attention.